Okay. Yeah. We are on YouTube. Well, I would like to know who are you and what is your relationship with Carnival and where are you from? And the weather in your city today, because here I am start talking. My name is Vanessa. I'm 45 years old. I'm from São Paulo, but today I am in Itatiba, countryside, São Paulo countryside, in my cousin house, and but all night raining a lot, and now the weather it's cloud and raining too, and I don't like Carnival, so for me, I don't think to cancel this immersion because for me it's normal, but I am surprised that there are a lot of people here because I thought that I am alone here. So for me, it's a surprise. And let's start, please, Natalia. Can you introduce yourself?
Me? Because I had a delay. Okay, I'm Natalia from Minas Gerais. I'm 36 years old. This is my second time with Vanessa. By the way, I love the decoration, Vanessa, today. Very beautiful.
My cousin house is I forgot the word, but it's
like atelier, I don't know.
It's atelier, but my cousin, it's a bruxa.
Ah.
She loves this kind of thing.
Maybe that's why I like too.
Okay.
So actually, I don't hate Carnival because, it's a time that you can rest. But I think today I will meet some friends and in the street, because here in my city these years, they start again to have some music in the street. So probably I enjoy them later. And that's all.
But it's not Belo Horizonte. I don't remember.
Uberaba.
Okay. Thank you. Fernanda?
Hello, guys. I'm Fernanda. I'm 24. I live in São Paulo. Here the weather today is cold. And about Carnival, I like, but I normally don't go to bars. I just rest. I take the time to rest and be with my mom.
Okay. Andrea?
Hello, guys. Good morning. I'm Andrea. I'm 45 years old. I live in Guarujá. It's raining cats and dog here since yesterday, 4 p.m. Yes, guys.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
What else? I like Carnival. I used to play a lot when I was younger, but nowadays I prefer stay at home, drink wine, and listening to music. That's it.
Yeah, I love this too. Ricardo?
It's raining cats and dogs. It's amazing. It's raining cats and dogs here in São Paulo. I live here with my father, and my name is Ricardo. I'm 29. I'm from here, born and raised. I live at the south part of the city, close to the subway. Subway? Yes, subway. I enjoy Carnival a lot, but my problem is I'm a little bit lazy, so I get very, very excited about Carnival and when it's coming, right? But always I have, oh, damn it, you know. And I usually stay at home and okay, next year I'll go, and basically is that my habits in Carnival. But I'm trying to get a little bit better, you know, to enjoy more. I like to be outside, you know.
Mhm.
I'm a more movie person, book person, but I like to go to clubs and go outside dancing at night. And I'm trying to enjoy more Carnival. But this year Carnival, it's a little bit difficult because I have two jobs, so in the middle of the week it's a little bit hard for me, and you know it's raining today. Uh, I would go later to a bloquinho. I don't know how to say that in English. It's a little block. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's raining. I don't know if I'll go anymore. So that's it. But I enjoy Carnival. I would like to go more outside, uh, beyond to just enjoy at
Mhm.
my home. You know, that's it.
Okay, okay.
Nice to be
Ah,
here.
yeah. I hope that the weather be better and that you enjoy at the afternoon of this, because if when you like, it's frustrating when the weather is here in the carnival. Yeah, because the people expect a lot for this time and happen this. And I think that almost in all country it's raining. It's a frustration time, but it's okay. Charles.
Oh, hello everyone. Hello, Fernanda. Long time no see you. Andrea, so much time. Bell, it's the guys that I know, and we know so much time here. As well, and as season here where I live, it's snowing right now so much. Tabor, site of uh, Alberta province in Canada. It's rained so much. And if you ask someone about Carnival, they don't know. And here you have one funeral silent. Uh, it's normal here. Thanks
Oh,
God. I don't like Carnival, but I don't hate. I respect, and I think it's a beautiful party. Unfortunately, some guys do some mess, but it's by person. It's not by it's not by the party. The party it's beautiful. All right, and people make a mess about the part. It's unfortunately.
yeah.
And I come from Brasilia. I was born and I grew up around some outside near Brasilia farms. And to me, Carnival never was a part that I enjoyed because in farms we only work. I never participate to play one Carnival. I will copy Andrea. But I watch and I respect and I think it's a good part and one opportunity so for someone make money sell beers, I guess. That's it.
And how long time that you is in Canada?
5 months.
5 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the experience?
Yeah. Student and work too much like Ricardo, 2 jobs work and two jobs, and yeah, it's so amazing. I don't have time to attempt meeting anymore, but yeah, doing my best for stay here and grew up here as a Canadian guy in some years, I guess.
Okay. Marcos?
Hello, everyone. I'm Marcos. I'm 37 years old. My city is very hot in Kampala, capital of Uganda. I don't like carnival, but as Charles said, I respect. Carnival for me, it's time to travel or to be together, our families and our friends, to make a barbecue, different foods, and to rest. It's carnival for me.
Okay. Are you better than got or not?
Yeah. I said barbecue, but I don't eat yet, but I'm better. Tuesday I will come back to doctor to see to see me.
The exams or
Not
no?
revision. I don't know.
I don't know, but I
Revision.
understand. Okay. And it's better.
I'm better. I can walk normal, because in the other meeting I couldn't walk.
Okay.
Now I can walk.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm happy to listen that.
Thank you.
Gabriele?
Hello guys, my name is Gabriela, I'm 25 years old. I live in São Paulo, and like you guys said, it's raining a lot here, and I'm taking this day to study. I live with my parents. I have a cat. And I like Carnival. It's just that it's raining and I need to study, so I'm at home right now. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. The sound, it's not so good. I don't know if you're on phone or not, but I think that's better if you speaking close the computer or the cell phone. Okay.
Okay.
And Belle?
Hello. Can you hear me okay? Now?
Yeah.
Okay. Morning, guys. I'm Belle. I live in Salvador, Bahia, but I'm from Fortaleza, Ceará. I live here almost 8 years, and I never have went to go to the carnival for the party on the streets, but in that year I tried that. It's good, but I don't have a lot of energy for that because it's crazy. There are a lot of persons on the street, drunk persons, all the parts. I'm very tired because I tried that. It was a good experience, but I prefer to stay at home. Yeah, so Carnival is good, but we need to have a limit, because here it's like all the month. It's a carnival, yeah. You start before and after the carnival continues a party and a lot of person on the city, but it's a good experience.
Okay, and the weather, it's good today?
It's a sunny day.
Wow, yeah, it's amazing. Okay. Bruna, it's only listen. So I will split the rooms and start to answer the questions about addiction. And I put on chat, and feel free to read. And I will split the rooms now, okay? So let me see. Yeah, I think that you will receive the invitation, okay? Okay, guys. Bel, Charles, Gabriele e Natália. Okay. So let's start. Charles, can you answer the first one? What is addiction?
I don't got this addiction. I don't know what this means. Help me first.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
really sincere.
Let's see if your colleagues know. Okay, Natalia.
Let's see, Charles, if I can do better, because, well, I think addiction is when you let some substance take control of life. For example, addiction, alcohol, drugs, right? It's that kind of stuff, but maybe could be something that people consider less worse. For example, addiction in social media, on cell phones. Maybe have a different kind of addiction, some worse than others.
Yeah.
Thank you, Natalia.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's because like I only jump in the meeting and I don't read, and now makes sense for me addiction. Yeah, thank you for clarifying my idea, and it's the same for don't belong.
Okay. Belle.
So I really like about the conception, about Natalia, about addiction, how can Natalia said, and I believe is that it's when the person, I don't want to use that word, but when the person depend of the other thing, for have a pleasure. I think it can be that.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Gabriele.
So I agree with you guys. Addiction is when you can stop consuming or something or doing some activity, and it's making it's bad for you when you can stop. It's like you're dependent of the thing.
Sorry. Yeah. It is addiction is when a person is addicted to a particular substance, thing, or activity. And but for me, addiction is when this behavior became a medical disease, and when you can control yourself, and the thing it's bigger than you, so and affect your life, your social life, and your behavior change, and it's not only about drugs, as Natalia said, but and I think that the first time that we'll think it's drug, alcohol, this kind of thing. But I would like to know that there are a lot of other kinds of addiction. Example, addiction on shopping, addiction on eating, addiction on sex, for example, and but all of them needs to treatment, yeah, to understand and control. So I think that's this. And the second one, it's what is a substance use disorder, and what is the difference between an addiction and a dependence? There is a difference? Charles?
Oh, at first I need to translate this one too, because the first question I don't got, because I related to count addiction, but it's because I not read the second, because if I read the second, I of course I will know what means the first one, but the second one I need to translate, because I don't got that.
Okay.
And if I don't got, it's more difficult to answer. Substance use disorder. I don't know. And
cocaine, for example, and use disorder.
Yeah.
Cocaine, marijuana. And
it's complicated, because like some substances they have the capacity, I guess, to feel our body better and stimulate our brain. And
let me help.
No, right. I need.
No, okay. Let me help. This question, it's about the disorder. Disorder, it's transtorno. No? So the question is, o que é transtorno por uso de substâncias? Né? E qual é a diferença entre viciado e dependente?
Yeah, like I said, some substances have capacity to feel our body better. Like, because nowadays we separate marijuana and cocaine, but caffeine and other simple substances, it's the same effect, right? It's the same. Salt, sugar, it's bad. It's worse than cocaine, to me, in my point of view. Marijuana here, it's free in Canada, and I don't think it's so worse than salt and sugar. And I listen something there. We have three worst code: salt, sugar, and cocaine. It's the same. It's not different. And what the main point of these three codes? It's they have capacity to make our body, our brain feel good. Sugar mainly, and like, I don't know. I think, and I think everything there have capacity to bring good feelings, good sensations, maybe can become an addiction, I guess. It's up to you. And some people have more strong capacity to don't become addiction, but someone not. And it's a trick, this thing, because it's so difficult. I don't separate one the other. For me, it's everything big drugs. That's it. It's complicated, but that's it. My point of view. Like nowadays, I avoid sugar, I avoid salt, I avoid a lot of things there. I know it's unhealth for me. And of course, I avoid cocaine that I never know in my life, thanks God. And maybe if I saw marijuana, I don't remember too. Thanks God.
Okay. Okay. Belle, can you answer this?
Yeah, sure. Just a moment, please. So I don't know about the disorder. Yeah, maybe it's a technical things, but when the person are drunk, for example, some persons are very agitated or very slowly. Yeah, sometimes have a headaches. I don't know. It depends. I don't, for example, for me, I don't use alcohol. And when you are when this environment and the other person are drunk, for example, it's terrible because you can see the person agitated or to do something in the normal situation that person don't do that. Yeah. So, but I just know about the alcohol, about disorder, because when the person don't use that and are addiction in alcohol can be a hard. Some persons can be anxious, yeah, or have a stress, have a headaches. But I, in my opinion, don't have a difference between addiction or dependence, yeah. And it's a way for the body have a pleasure. How can I said before? But there are persons addiction in caffeine, like a holy coffee, yeah, I think that's the name, or a work too, yeah, because there are persons like a workaholic, yeah, that I think that's the word. So, but it's for me, it's a dependence. The person looking for pleasure for different things, yeah, and that can be a different disorder in your body. Like I said before, some persons can be anxious or very have your body shake out. Yeah, I think it's that. I don't know, but I can remember that thing.
Okay, and I will try to help in this question, but when with an example. For example, for me in my life, every time or every day that I had lunch, to eat some chocolate or so sweet, so candy, this kind of thing. And because I like so much, and my body ask the sugar, or ask a little compensation, and I like to eat the chocolate after the lunch. In this case, I am a dependent person, or an addictioner person. So, Natalia, what do you think?
I think in this case, you just have an addiction, because I think dependence is like the worst. For example, people that live in the street, people that, if you compare it to cocaine, or I don't know how to say crack in English, but it's people that just want to stay in that atmosphere, in that environment, what the drugs cause to them. For example, they like the sensation and they want to live that sensation during all the time. So most of them have families, had work, and they give up from everything just to live this addiction. This is I think, the difference between dependence and addiction. I think maybe it could be this.
Yeah, but I think that's the opposite. The definition it is, but the opposite. I think that is dependent. I can be a dependent without be the addiction. Okay, because I depend on the sugar in this case, but my body, my behavior in the society, it's not change because I don't eat the chocolate. Okay, so the addiction, the addiction change your mood, your behavior in the society, and you can, because sometimes I don't have any chocolate in my office.
And you don't go to the street and I need a chocolate right now.
No, but I like. So I try to find some sugar, but it's okay if it don't. Okay, it's so for me, my body has a dependence on sugar in this case, and I probably much more physical, but it's not addiction, because I don't stop my work or my job to go to the street and find a store to, do you understand? And so for me, it's
sorry, Vanessa.
okay.
For me, you are not addiction and neither dependent. To me, dependent and addiction, it's a concept there. It's more deep. Natalia asked you, well, if you need some substance and if you don't, you cannot live without this one, maybe you are a dependent. Like if you feel crazy and if you don't have in your pocket and go the street at midnight by one, you are a dependent. But if you don't do that, it's okay. All right.
No,
I think it's a level of dependence, and to me, one dependent maybe come from the addiction. Like your first step for dependence, it's become addiction, and before dependent, because it's a layer from it's a layer, a first layer. In my point of view, of course, like
maybe
I related to drugs like cocaine and marijuana, but cigarettes too, alcohol too. And alcohol, I know a lot of guys close to me. They are addiction and they are dependent. And in particular, I guess in part of my life, I was addiction and dependent of a cigarette when I was at the school. Like in this case, Natalia mentioned, if my cigarette end in the midnight, I go to the street, find some for buy.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't find some for buy, I aproveitava a bituca. That it's the level of dependence, right? And I think I was dependent in cigarette a long time ago. Thanks God.
Yeah,
That's it. Only for clarify my point of view. All right. but I respect your way to solve the things.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Thank you. And for you, Gabriele, what's your opinion about this? It's difficult, no?
I think addiction and dependence are different. I think, for example, my parents, they are dependent of the medication that they have to take, like for the diabetes, I don't know the word, or the pressure, no, pressão. So they take medication, so they are dependent of this medication. And I think people can be dependent of sugar or salt because they consume a lot, and everything that you consume a lot can cause dependence. But when we are talking about heavy drugs like cocaine, crack, they can make people addicted. I think that is addiction, and addiction can lead to substance use disorder, because substance use disorder affects the brain, affects the behavior of the person. They change. They are a totally different person, and they lost the like, how can I say? They lost themselves. You know, nothing else matters. Just the addiction, just the drugs, and that destroy the person. So I think that is this heavy drugs, that there is a potential of destruction in the person. So it's not like sugar. Sugar is different. You know, I have an uncle who works in Cracolândia here in São Paulo as a assistant, social assistant, and what the drugs do to the person, and you just have to see how it's destruction. It's really, really sad. So it's I think it's different when you are dependent of a medication because you have to take it, or you consume a lot of sugar. So I think this is different from a heavy drug that affects your brain in a way that is really really bad. You know, everything we consume a lot is bad. It's not good for our health. But I think that some kind of drugs that are heavy and it's worse, you know.
Okay. And I will continue with you, Gabriel. So the question 3 and 4. Why do people become addicted? And what is the worst addiction? What do you think?
So the why people become addicted, I think there is the chemical answer for that I don't have. Like, I'm not a doctor to explain how it works, or how the drugs works in our brain. But there is the social perspective of it, like the person is having a bad time in their lives and look for a thing to, you know, consume that take them away from that. Like, some people consume alcohol to distract themselves, and some people are little heavy drugs, unfortunately. Yeah, that's really, really sad. And people are like always, people that are addicted are always like to I can stop when I want. I just want to take once and it's okay. I'm on the control of the situation. They think they are under control, but they are really not. So that's how you become addicted. You just go there and take something in innocence, with innocence, and maybe you don't know the potential of destruction of the drug, and then you can become addicted. So it's a kind of hard question, but I think it's kind of it. And I think the worst addiction is, like I said, it's from these heavy drugs like cocaine and crack, because it really destroys people. It's really, really sad. If you saw the situation of people that are in Catalonia, it's really, really sad.
Okay. Thank you. Natalia? And for you?
As Gabby said, I think it's something chemical in the brain, right? People become addicted because they are trying to find pleasure. So that's the way that the substance or even sex, as you say, Vanessa, interesting because maybe some people had a kind of addiction. It is a fast way to have pleasure. So something that you need immediately. I don't know if this word exists. So
Immediately.
yeah, and if you think about the worst addiction, I think it depends. For example, in my case, I would say that drugs and alcohol, because I had this experience with someone that I loved, and that's the reason that why I'm divorced nowadays, because my ex had addictions and was impossible to leave the person. You try to help, but in the end, it's just the person that have to change. And so I think one of the worst addictions for sure, when you read this question, I think most people will think about drugs because you have the image of people that are in the street, like in São Paulo, Cracolândia, these people that give up of everything just to live for the dependence, for the addiction in some substance.
Yeah, it's true. Belle?
So I have the same point of view, like Natalia said. Yeah, I think the person's it's looking for a pleasure, yeah, or maybe there is one disorder in your body or physiological, yeah. And I think it's that when the person just have a focus in your pleasure or looking for that in your life and don't see that in the other things and or good habits. I think is that.
Okay. Charles?
I will follow the same way there Natalia mentioned about sex and pedophilia. To me, it's a bad. I don't know if you understand that as a addiction or dependence, but to me, it is, and it's the worst one. And in complement, I guess one more common, and I can solve too much, and maybe it's not so clear, and everyone hiding for the society, but gamble in Brazil have a lot, jogo de azar, and to me it's worse. And particularly, I know, and I live it around the guys that lost so much, lost your family, like Natalia mentioned. Some guys don't like help yourself, and lost everything, lost your family because gamble.
Yeah.
That's it for me. I will choose not one, only two because the first one, because I have two daughters and I'm feel afraid for something happen with them, and it's the motivation that I get out of from Brazil. And yeah, that's it, I guess. Yeah. For me, it's a bad addiction, the worst dependence.
Okay. I agree with you guys, and for me, it's the people become addicted when they looking for pleasure or some kind of compensation, emotional compensation. I think that's much more emotional than physical in the first time. And for example, when I smoke, for me it was a compensation, it's a pleasure, it's a relaxing time. After that, for me, the eating was a pleasure. But all for me, all kind of addiction, it's terrible because cause some effect in your life. For example, and if your addiction in game, a problem because you lost everything, and normally money and sometimes it's being involved with the criminals and the kind of thing. And if your addiction in alcohol, the relationships normally will be broken. And all this kind of addiction, it's, oh my gosh, I have company, I have a partner, today. And for me, it's all kind of all kind of addiction. It's a problem and cause a change in life, not only of the addicted, but in your family and your circle of relationship. So I think that's not addiction, more or less. I think that is. And can you get addicted if you do it just once, Charles? Do you understand the question?
Yeah, yes, only the first, the two first, and I don't got. Now I'm in the meeting. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Actually, my way to think in this kind of thing, it's different, I guess. Like maybe have a lot of aspect there help building one dependence, one addiction. It's not only one things like you can taste one marijuana in one moment and don't be addiction, but in other moment you can taste and become addicted. Like it's depend your mood, it's depend of the moment of your life, and like it's a lot of factors. It's no factors don't it's not factor. It's a company. Components that help you contribute for you become addiction. Like it's not only like the guy think, oh, I will do. No, it's not. It's a lot of. It's a system, and maybe it's depend your body too. Maybe sometimes your body it's more health for protect yourself. Sometimes your body it's more weak and don't protect yourself. And to me, it's a group of things there can contribute for you become or not addiction. Like I spent more than 20 years smoking, and to me, I was deep dependent. And nowadays, I'm not. More than 10 years, I don't drink, I don't smoke anymore. So it's a time in your life that you do that, and it's up to you keep or not in this dependence. I guess we are more strong than we imagine that we are. I guess.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's true. And for you, Natalia?
I agree with Charles. I think it's not just one, is a lot of facts that makes a person becomes addicted. So what else can I say? Yes, I think because if you think about this, so I don't know, maybe the first ones that you try will open. This is good. I like the way that I'm feeling. Maybe I try another time and okay, that maybe this is for that way, but I don't know if, but I think that there are some people that are more, I don't know the word, susceptible than others. But I even this kind of person, I don't think that is the ones, but maybe yes, this first time maybe can open a world of possibilities to that person. For example, a person that just tried marijuana and decide to, and that person already is addicted to marijuana and decide to, okay, now I try cocaine, maybe in that way, but I'm not sure, to be honest, to answer this properly.
Okay. Bel?
So I think it's not possible to get addiction if I do it one time, just one time. Yeah, I think it's not possible. Depend, like Charles said before, maybe depend of the emotional, the person. And yeah, for me, I think it's not possible.
Okay. And for you, Gabriele?
Yeah, I think I agree with you guys. I think just once can make one person addicted. Like Natalie said, there are some persons that can be more sensitive, more like I don't remember the word, but for some persons they can be more weak. But I think more just once will not make you addicted.
Okay. Okay. I agree with you guys. I think that the only one once it's not. I think that's not the you. If you try, you taste just once. I think that's not possible. But this is a door to do more times, to do and to taste more. So for me, it's better not taste. Never. I tell this for my son. Why do you taste? If you know that's terrible for the health, for your body, for your mental health, so don't try. I think that's better. For me, it's the best way to avoid problems in the future. Yeah. I will return the rooms, but we will continue. So let's choose some questions. The 8, for example, is addiction treatable? Bel?
Yeah, I think it's possible have a treatable about that addiction. But of course we need I don't know, it's medicine or maybe psychologically, and I think it's possible, but the person needs to pay attention about that. Yeah, take care and really need that to be treatable.
Okay. Yeah. Natalia?
I agree with Belle. I think it's possible, but not just just not about medicine. It's important other areas too, as psychologists. I think even more than medicine. Of course, the people need to. The person is the most important piece in the part of
Yeah, I agree. Guys, welcome back. We are answered the question number 8. Is addiction treatable? So I would like to listen you. Andrea, for example, what is your opinion?
Number 8, I think
Yeah.
so. It's addiction, it's treatable. It's must to be treatable because when we are addiction on something or drug, for example, or alcohol, we need to take care. We need to have some treatment, and I believe that.
Okay. And for you, Fernanda?
I agree. I think it can be treatable. It depends on if you want to be treated and also have the support.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's true. Well, guys, our time is over, but I would like to listen about this immersion in this topic, this subject. So, Ricardo, what is your opinion? It's difficult, was difficult, the conversation was good. How do you feel?
I feel that Andrea is a great host. I just want to say that. And it's a difficult topic, right? It's a heavy topic to talk about, but it's necessary, I guess, to think and get into it. But it was very interesting and deep to talk about that and to think the ways we get and we could get addicted. And yeah, it was very, very interesting to be on that conversation. I'm very happy to be here to meet those people and to talk about important things, you know.
Okay, thank you. And Andrea is amazing. Andrea, it's in the top 5 that the best students that participate in all the immersions. She's unbelievable. And
Thank you,
Andrea,
guys. Oh
to
my
help
gosh, thank
me.
you. I will
And-
cry.
No. And you need to become a host too. And
Oh, Vanessa,
Marcos-
I will start tomorrow. Please come to my meeting. First meeting tomorrow, 8 p.m.
Really?
Yes,
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Oh my
Charles,
gosh.
please.
Oh my gosh, I
Oh,
will
oh,
try
Andrea.
because this is time that one-on-one with my boss.
Yes,
Oh,
I know. I
oh
know.
my gosh.
No
But it's
problem.
okay. No, but if he doesn't don't appear, I will.
Okay,
Oh,
thank you.
hey, congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. And Marcos, what's your opinion about this topic and this immersion?
It's a good topic, but it's difficult to answer. It's
Mhm.
deep, but I like the conversation. The guys. It's very good for me.
Yeah. But
Very good.
do you like, guys, this kind of topics that can think more and maybe elaborate more the answers? Yeah.
Yes, very
Okay.
nice.
Okay. Thank
The
you.
topic is to go through it more, you know. It's a 3
To
or
do a
4,
research.
yes, a 2 or 3, 4 meetings to go deep in that matter, you
Mhm.
know. It's a very deep subject. I want to say a word that keeping me in my way on the whole meeting. It's susceptible. I can't say in the meeting, but now I get it. Okay, just that.
Susceptible. Okay.
Susceptible. Yes.
Okay, okay.
A hard one.
Yeah, but it's good. It's a good word. And guys, thank you so much for this time. I really appreciate, and I invite you to join with me in the next Sunday in the same time. And I desire the best carnival for you and the great holidays. And thank you so much. And if you can answer the survey, please, that's help to be better and to try to think in another subjects, interesting subjects. Okay. Thank you so much for the time and this time, and you'll see you guys in the next Sunday. Okay.
Okay, thank you guys. Bye bye, Vanessa. Bye
Thank
guys.
you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.
It was a
Bye.
pleasure.